The other one has lost touch with reality.
This is a man who claims to be Drew Kane in another body.
Like it or not, I've known Kim a lot longer than you have.
Well, that's funny, because I was in a relationship with Kim for almost 2 years, and according to your own admission, you were what? With her a couple of months before you deployed to Afghanistan? And that all happened decades ago.
You got guts, I'll give you that. Coming here and talking to my face like this.
See, the Kim you knew was a young medical resident, just starting to come into her own. You didn't know the Kim Nero who became one of the leaders in her profession. You didn't know the woman who sacrificed everything to raise her son on her own. And you sure as hell didn't know the woman who watched as her only child died, a slow death over the course of several years. You see, Kim Nero has been through hell. And she deserves a hell of a lot better than to have you drag her into a past that never really was.
I think you're just here now making this plea because you're hoping you're gonna get back together with Kim.
So you're the one who got Franco in touch with that attorney.
He needed legal representation to defend his right for agency over his medical care.
A public defender. I'm sure this Martin Gray is costing him a fortune. Oh. You know, Scott and I were wondering how he was affording this. Are you bankrolling him?
Yes. He has the right to make his own medical decisions.
Oh, that's funny, because I seem to remember you denying Oscar's right to make his own decisions.
Can I restore Franco's memories and make him himself again? That's definitely the question of the moment, especially with Franco's medical hearing coming up.
It's a risky procedure, never before attempted.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'll try to the best of my ability, but there's no data. There's no case studies for a procedure like this. It's impossible to determine whether or not it can succeed.
Well, you obviously managed to transfer Jason's memories to Drew. How different could it be?
Well, Drew had a memory transfer, not a restoral, which would be the case for Franco. And there's no baseline imprint of Franco's memories. If his memory can be restored, it would require wiping the Drew memories and hoping that the Franco memories remain intact.
Okay. Say Franco survives the procedure, mentally intact. What happens if he has both his and Drew's memories?
That's an excellent question. It could be a question of which personality is stronger, Franco or Drew. And I can't venture to say which one will prevail.
So what are the potential outcomes? Franco wins or Drew wins? That's pretty much it?
Well, it's not that clear-cut. There are at least 2 other contingencies. The procedure could intensify the Drew memories, reinforce them, so that the subject, and I'm not going to call him Franco or Drew at this point, could remember Drew's life even more clearly.
I see.
Why do I get the feeling you're pumping me for information? You're not planning to run this in the Invader, are you?
No, not at all. I just can't forget that my father set all this in motion. If it wasn't for Faison, Drew would be a decorated Navy SEAL. Maybe active, maybe retired. But he never would have been on that plane that went down in the Gulf of Aden. And Franco wouldn't be languishing at Shady Brook, and Jason Morgan wouldn't have lost 5 years of his life. I would still wrestle with harboring feelings of residual guilt over what my father did. I just wish everything Faison did could be undone, and everyone could get on with their lives.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have another appointment. Please stay here, have another drink on me, I insist. I'll settle up on my way out.
Thanks. And if I hear anything about Anna...
Yes, please. Thank you for meeting with me. Have a good night.